One of the reasons my vocabulary is getting better, not good, not best, getting better. I haven't arrived. I'm not claiming that I've arrived. What I'm saying is one of the reasons why I feel like my vocabulary is quite enriching, quite getting better day in and day out. The reason behind that is I'm going to share with you. Do you want to know how my vocabulary is getting better? I'll tell you, okay? The so-called secret of my vocabulary. I'll share with you. So this starts with a story. You tell me the answer. During when I was around 9 years old, 8 years old, I am from a school, Shantiniketan, okay, semi-English, semi-Marathi, all. And we would, in the afternoon recess, lunch break, after the lunch break, we would go on the banks of one pond. There was one pond there, and it was a holy place. Many visitors would come there for puja and all that thing. So we'd go there, and I remember that we were 5 friends. Zamir Sayyed was there. Mahesh was there, second friend. Third friend, I remember his name was Arun. We were third. Fourth was, I think, Dhananjay, and I was the 5th one. We would go there. Now the story, it's in this way, huh? So we'd go there, and this guy called Arun, he would always find some coins. Coins, during those days it was 25 paisa coin, 50 paisa coin was there, 1 rupee was out of this world. So he would always find the coins. And we would wonder like how Arun gets the coins, why we couldn't get the coins. So do you have any answer? Why Arun would get the coins, he could find the coins, why he was so lucky? And why we weren't so lucky? What was the reason? Any answer? Why he was more luckier than us? The answer is very close to what you said. He was looking for that. He was looking for the coins. He would always look for the coins. Whenever he would go, don't know why, but he would always look for the coins. And he would find it. Now you may say that's what it has to do with our vocabulary session, right? Yes, it has. I always look for words. I always look for words. I always look for English. Let me explain you. Suppose you are a fashion designer. You design clothes. So whenever you go and meet people, what will you look for? His dress is well stitched or not. Oh, this collar is not good, or this shade doesn't match his pants. Yes or no, guys? Suppose you are a hairdresser. What will you look for? Hair. Oh, his hairstyle is not good. You design shoe, for example. What will you look for? How his shoes? I mean, where will be your focus? Your focus will be on his shoe. So this is what I do for a living. I help my students to be better communicators, and that is my strong point. I'm always curious about words. And for example, one sentence I will write here. Tell me what is the meaning of this. They braved spells of rain. They braved spells of rain. So when I was reading, that Arun came to my mind. Arun, the guy who was looking for coins, he came to my mind. They braved spell of rains. What is this? So guys, understand how this word is used. Now behind every word, okay, two words are here, spells of rain. Do you know these words? Anyone who knows the first word? No one knows it. Second word? Okay. So the question is, you don't know, that's fine. But do you have the curiosity to know? I have the curiosity. There is Arun inside me. That is, Arun was searching for coins. I searched for how words are used. I know you will definitely ask me, sir, you have the curiosity, why we don't have? Why we don't have the curiosity for words? Why only you have? Well, yes? Well, yeah, of course it's boring. This is going to be boring. But we are curious. It's not like we are not curious. We are curious about what's happening in the neighbor's home. We are curious about, yeah? Which teaser is there, or what business that movie has done, or what the celebrity gossip or celebrity affairs, we are curious about that. In short, if you ask me, guys, I am more curious about English because the answer is simple. I am more interested in my own self-improvement than others. I'm more interested in my own self-improvement than others. And that is what drives me. I'm curious about my own self-improvement. Therefore, I'm curious about words. And therefore, as you said, I don't think it's boring. I feel it's very cute. Very intriguing it is. It intrigues me. So that's the way it goes. Are you curious about words? Now, what happens wherever I go. It's not only here, let me tell you. Whenever I'm reading a big advertisement. Nowadays, newspapers are just advertisements, first 3 to 4 pages. So I'm curious, hey, look at this. So I'll tell you, there was this advertisement. You tell me what is the meaning of this word, okay? Will you tell me? Okay. So this was the advertisement of a apartment, duplex. All of you know duplexes? Middle class don't know duplexes. Even I don't know. But I know now. Duplexes means it's like a big ceiling is there, 20 feet high. Usually our ceilings are 10 to 11 feet. It's a duplex. That's called. And they cost a fortune. What I said? They cost a? What it means? Yeah? Yes. Exorbitantly high prices. Okay. Anyway, let us come back here. So in that advertisement, there was one nice line written there, which I would like to write here and tell me how this word is used. Now I have given you the background. Every sentence, every line has a background. That background, I have told you. What is the background? This is a duplex. It's for which kind of people? Affluent people. Or they're called as they're called as who's who. Who's who? Who's who of Pune. Of course, that duplex, that high-rise was in Pune. And it's for who's who. Who's who means they are elite class, affluent people who speak slashing English. Okay, so the sentence was in this way. Okay, are you ready for this? So it was written in this way that design your own small nook. Okay? What is this nook word? Yes? Come again? Of course, it's part of home. Oh, well, it was like, the word was again used, was something cozy and personalized. Cozy and L-I-S-E-T, personalized. Getting too much? Okay, so what is this meaning? Nook means, now, I was like very curious. Oh, nook? What is nook? Now, nook is a corner in a balcony somewhere. Anywhere, it's a corner. You know, it's a corner, a nook it is. And they are saying that you can, and it was in the balcony actually, that particular place. So design your own small nook in the corner in the balcony. You can put over there one small table, you know, for your tea in the morning. It was in that way. So the ball, it was like, set the ball rolling. Okay, it set the ball rolling. Means what? I started thinking about it. I set the ball rolling and nook. Then I got curious about how this word is used. Let me see that. And then I realized how this word is used. Nook. Okay. Similarly, I was reading and then that's what I say. I'm very curious when I'm reading. I'm very curious about how the words are used. That's the reason why my vocabulary is, enriching like plutonium, what Chetan is doing. My vocabulary is enriching like that. So, there is one book actually, I would like to tell about the book also, which many years before, the title of the book was in this way, How I Braved a New Auntie and Became a Millionaire. This is the title of a book actually. So at that time I was wondering like how I braved a new auntie. How I braved and braved. This word came. I'm curious about it. Are you curious? Now you got the meaning? What is the meaning of braved? Yes. Anyone got? How I braved a new auntie and became a millionaire. Or they braved spells of rain. No. Now, let us understand. Spells of rain means what? Rain, all of you know. Spells of rain. Spells of rain. Shower. Not drizzling, but it rains heavily and then stops. Spells are then short durations. We can call bouts. No, bout, spells means it rains for 3-4 minutes. That is spells of rain. So, they braved the spells of rain. Now, let me tell you the background. This background was about those protesters, Maratha Arakshan. Okay, what they were in Mumbai and they braved the spells of rain. Now, can you get the meaning? And they braved the spells of rain but did not deter, or they did not withdrew. Means what? They braved the spells of rain means despite of rain, they did not withdraw. They did not withdraw. Here, what is the meaning? How I braved Anu Auntie means how I faced her bravely and how I took her. How I took her, how I confronted her, how I, you can say, any other way, how I braved a new auntie. For example, we can say like, I want to say sorry to my YouTubers especially, because the background kids have noises there. I hope they can understand this. So, how can we use this? Then I think, how can I use this? Can you use this? How I braved Anu Auntie and became a millionaire. This can be used in this way that I braved my boss and how I braved my boss and decided to go against him, decided to protest against his way of behaving or way of, the daily routine is going on, the way it goes, like that. One more word I'll give you, and then we will stop. This is what I wanted to tell you today. Is I'm very curious. Wherever, if suppose there is advertisement, I read that. Anything, wherever I get. Suppose there is a hoarding out there, somewhere in the city, I read that. I'm curious. Just now, I took my daughter for her, she is 18 now, for her, change of her photo in the Aadhaar card, Aadhaar document, upgradation. I went there, and then I was meant to wait outside, so they were doing it. And there were many people waiting out there. Everyone was on phone. But I was also on phone, but I was not scrolling. I was reading. And again, I was curious, how this word is used. How this word is used in this context, in this situation. Like, I use the word, keep the ball rolling. This word was there actually. So I was like, keep the ball rolling. This is the idiom, how it is used. Keep the ball rolling means it just start something at least, just begin it, just push it. It's keep the ball rolling. And friends, like Saurabh is tired now. You can see, all of you look at Saurabh. Look, he's tired, but I am not tired actually. All of you understood this? Why I'm not tired? I'm curious about English. Why I'm curious about English? Because I'm curious about my life, my self-improvement. I don't want to go and poke my nose in someone else's matter and see what's happening in their life. I'm only focused on how it works and what's important for me. That's all, nothing else. So that's the way I do. This is the way to be curious about words. Can you do that? When you're waiting, like me, can you open your phone and read an article? Can you read online Reader's Digest and be curious about how this word is used? Can you, whenever you're waiting for your bus or your metro to come, or inside the metro, inside the bus, if there are any new words are used, are you curious about that, how this word is used? Do you have the curiosity? If you do have the curiosity, dear friends, only then your vocabulary will build up. Like we use flashcard technique. It is a similar curiosity. And one thing I'll tell you, slowly but surely, a stage will come where most of the words will be familiar to you. Most of the words. And you will be able to use the words the way I use. But I said just now that I'm work in progress. I haven't arrived. I know that. I know that my vocabulary is, above average. I don't have that Shashi Tharoor vocabulary. It's limited, but I'm getting better day in and day out. And the reason behind this is I'm very curious about my words. Wherever the words are there, it's like I just go and figure out how this word is used. Like that, I told you, a fashion designer is curious about your shirt, about how it is stitched, what are the shades and textures and all that stuff. I'm curious about words, how this word is used, in which context it is used, what is the pronunciation of this word. And as I said before that, how to be curious, I don't know how to be curious. That answer I don't have. I can't make you curious. I can't say that be curious. I know. I can't do that. That is maybe innate in me. Innate. Innate means what? My birth. It's innate. I-N-A-T-E. Did you enjoy all of it? Well, see, understand, if you're feeling like I'll give you a list of vocabulary and you're going to take down the notes and all, that's not going to happen because that's not the permanent solution here. That's just a quick fix. That's not going to take you anywhere. But I just told you the source of my vocabulary. And let's see, are you curious about vocabulary? Great guys, next session.